Just chill out for a second, have our quick chats, take a seat, chat it up together. Let me know how you guys are. Maybe we can discuss something. And yeah, it's just our check-in, to put it lightly. Actually, it's so strange because it's summer, but right now it's kind of windy and it's a bit chilly. I wouldn't say that it's hot per se, but the weather is pretty much a bit chilly. 1 second. Just gotta reply this. Yeah. So yeah, behind me, I've got some modern day buildings. And I am in Ramenki right now. Let me let you guys see my surroundings. It's green. The greenery is insane. And one thing that I hate about grass is that, you know, the grass cutters that they use to straighten everything out to keep it leveled? Man, all the grass flies into the air, and I think I might be allergic to grass. I might be. Who knows? But yeah. If you guys are joining for the first time, I make positive content about Russia. Just because there's enough negative comments and enough negative content about Russia out there. So I offer you guys a different perspective. Although I'm pretty fair though. I also let you guys in on some of the things I don't necessarily agree with. And look how green it is today. Green as ever. Your name, Andy. I'm Andy the Afrolev. Welcome to my channel, buddy. We're here in Moscow, Russia. And I'm just taking a seat, having a little 30-minute chat. If you're new to the channel, check out the content. You might enjoy it. Fast Buck. What's up, man? What's up, buddy? Hope you're good, man. I'm just chilling on the bench. Here I am. Enjoying my lunch. I'm gonna get lunch later, but I decided to hit you guys up first for a quick chat. Talk a bit. But yeah, сегодня дождливо в Шотландии. Ilung. Nice to meet you, Ilung. Is your name Ilung? I know Fastbuck. I think Ilung is new. Karnya Kamdak. Nice to meet you, Kamya. Yeah. So yeah, we're just chilling. We're just looking around. We're just having our chats. And also, for the subscribers that are always here, if you guys have any topic you want me to discuss, please tell me. Recently, I'm getting new messages from people, and they're asking me to talk about jobs in Russia, talk about stuff like that. A few of the subscribers want to move to Russia too. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, tell me. I can probably create a stream or even have an interview with somebody that is really in tune with that field, and you guys can get all the information about working and living in Russia. It's nice to meet you, Ilung. Oh, yep, one. Yeah, yep. So yeah, if you want to know about anything in Russia, tell me. I can always just create a live stream or on a specific topic. I also have professionals in specific fields. So for stuff like a job that you're looking for, or perhaps visa issues, or if you want to know specific things, we can make live streams about that. No worries. But yeah, I'm thinking we can probably have a little walk. Let's go for a walk. My friend stays in St. Petersburg. Yo, that's dope, man. St. Petersburg is a very beautiful city. But yo, I can't really show you. This is Moscow, but I feel like if I show you around this neighborhood, it's not really like showing you Moscow. I need to take you to Red Square, maybe to the center. This is Ramenki. Let me show you. This is a residential area that is pretty expensive. If you live here, you're probably very well off. The rent here, I'm sure, is like a minimum of maybe like 60,000 rubles. I don't know how much that is in dollars. I need to maybe make a stream telling you guys exactly each region in Moscow and how much it costs. Hey, Jaman Mahajan. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, this is Ramenki. You're probably gonna be a rich guy in the future if your plan is to live here. You would need to be a rich guy. What's your name? Name is Andy. Andy the Afrolev. Welcome to the channel. Channel's about Russia. Oh, Ramakin. Nice to meet you, Ramakin. Where are you from, buddy? Where are you from? My name's Andy. I make content about Russia. Welcome to the channel. If you like to hear people talking about Russia, we have interviews on there, various other things. Ah, you're from India. Nice. Nice. My wife speaks Hindi. She's fluent. She has been to India, I think, more than Indians. If that makes sense. No, it's just a joke. But she travels to India a lot. So much. And she's very fluent. Let's just walk around a bit. Somebody said they wanted me to show them my surroundings. It's green. It's very, very green. But this is not really the real Moscow. It's more of like a neighborhood. So you're not really going to get the full effect. You're not going to get the full effect. So Vladimir maybe? Yeah. So, oh wow. Actually, in the distance, they finished some construction. Yeah, 60,000 rubles. 60,000 rubles. So rent for a month in this area would cost you 60,000 rubles. No, I'm not going to show you inside the flat because I don't live here. I'm just in the area. I don't really do house reveals and stuff like that. That's kind of my line, but you can check some of the other vloggers. They have apartment tours. A lot of them on YouTube. But I'm just walking around. It's not my neighborhood. I just happen to be in Ramenki right now. But it's peaceful. It's quiet. It's really quiet. Besides the truck. It's making noise in the distance, I guess. This building was recently established. What would we say? Built, rather. Christmas tree. Look at that. It's a Christmas tree. These are similar to the ones that they cut down during Christmas time, no? Ah, there's an acorn. Is that an acorn? I think I see an acorn over there. Look there. See that? Yeah. Over there. No, where is it? I thought I saw an acorn. Where is it? There. There's the acorn. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm showing you guys trees. But yeah. Okay. So yes, this neighborhood will cost you about like 60,000 rubles. It's not cheap. I suggest you save if your plan is to live near the center, because places nearer to the center start to cost more. If you want to survive in Russia for the first time, and you're not somebody that is so well off, I would suggest going to the south. It's manageable. 35,000, 40,000, maybe even 50,000 rubles. It's manageable, and that's cheap for Moscow. But you don't always have to start in Moscow. You can start anywhere else. You can start in Yaroslavl, you can start in Tver, but I guess the pinnacle is Moscow. So everybody just wants to run away to Moscow. You better make sure your pockets also do the talking as well. I'll tell you that. But yeah, there's a construction. These buildings are new. I'm not really a fan of the style. Not such a fan of the style. This one is pretty cool. It kind of looks like a parliament. Oh my goodness, it's a Mustang. It's a Mustang. Who said there are no foreign cars in Russia? You lied to me. Look, it's a Mustang. That's like one of my favorite cars, top 5 of all time. Привет, друг, Mr. White Swan. It's Bumblebee from the Transformers. Yeah. White Swan. Как вас зовут? What's your name, buddy? My brother White Swan. Welcome again. Yeah. Take a girl to move around. Why would I do that? That's a silly suggestion. I'm married. You can see like this is a GTA game or something. No, I wouldn't do that. So green, very green, as you can see. So that design of buildings is pretty similar to this one, but this one looks more, I don't know, it looks more presidential. I like it. It looks like a parliamentary building. Those ones over there I'm not a fan of as well. The architecture there is not really something I'm so intrigued by. But usually these buildings, the legacy ones, are the most expensive. I'm telling you, at least minimum 60,000 rubles to stay in that apartment. If you're lucky. If you are lucky. But the biggest construction company in Moscow, I don't know about in the whole of Russia, is PIK. And PIK basically builds almost everything in Moscow. I don't know if they build these ones, because usually with PIK, there's a color scheme. But there's kind of a monopoly when it comes to building companies. So even with the Wi-Fi, certain Wi-Fi companies make deals. This is Ramenki. This is on the yellow line, Moscow. But look how beautiful and green it is. It's a really green day. We're just walking around, White Swan. Andy, if we buy, what would be the price? Buy what? Buy an apartment? Man, an apartment in Moscow is crazy. The pricing changes every day. I'll need to check for you. We bought our apartment for half the price it might be in this day and age. But I need to check exactly what the price is, but it's almost impossible to buy an apartment in Moscow now. I can give you the exact figure in the Telegram group. If you go to my bio, there's a link to my Telegram. I'll probably be posting some housing stuff because people keep on asking me this question, because I don't want to give you a number that is not realistic, because I haven't really checked the house market. But a lot of my friends are telling me now it is almost impossible to buy an apartment. If you buy an apartment, you're probably a millionaire or a billionaire, pretty much, because the housing market is crazy. To rent one is possible. So I was super lucky because I was there when the economy wasn't as bad, the real estate. So we got one. And a lot of people from the last 10 years have bought an apartment. But now, buying an apartment is like a luxury. Like it's just like you were just flexing with your money. In Moscow, at least. In other cities, it's still possible. But yeah, I will do the research for you. I don't want to give you false numbers. I know the rent though. Rent for me, in terms of pricing in Moscow, is pretty standard. The closer to the center, the more you're going to pay. In the center, Arbat Street, probably the most expensive. You could even pay like 100,000 rubles for 140,000 rubles, 150,000 rubles. It gets to a really crazy height for rent, I would say. But for buying, I'm not sure. But let me just say, yeah, it's almost virtually impossible to buy an apartment now, unless you are very, very rich. So yeah, if you came to Russia 3 years ago, before the SMO, maybe you would have bought an apartment. Now, unless you're a rich guy, millionaire, businessman, I don't know, cryptocurrency dude, or you have a very good job, it's almost impossible. Almost impossible. I wanted us to go to the supermarket, get something to drink, go up to the other supermarket, and then I'll probably sit down and eat. I'll end the stream there. But yeah, I made the stream because I wanted to ask you guys, give me some suggestions. If there's something you want to know specifically, I've already written yours down. I think that was Ramaken. Ramaken, I wrote your question down, so I'll give you exact digits, or like a range, because I want to give you proper information. But I'm thinking we probably need to make a stream about jobs, and we probably need to make a stream about housing. I think that would be very helpful, because a lot of you are telling me you want to move to Russia. So let me get you guys the proper digits, the info, and I've already written it down. All right, let's go to the supermarket then. We'll go to the supermarket. We'll get something to drink. And then I'm gonna take you to that place there. And after that, I'm gonna end the stream. So yeah. Ah, look here. Somebody fighting in the war. This is an amazing restaurant too. This is Vasilchuki. It's an affordable, kind of pricey restaurant. Here's the thing. Eating out in Moscow is very possible. It's not that expensive. But you spend a lot more than you would in another city. For example, I would spend at least, I would say 2,000 rubles, 230,000 rubles minimum if I was eating at a really good restaurant. And that's like, I would say mid-range. So restaurants are a little bit pricey if you want to eat properly. But compared to other places in Europe, I think you could probably eat out every day. It's very possible. It's a plausible statement if you say that people in Russia eat out every day, because it is a bit pricey, but it's not as pricey as other places. Believe it or not, the pricing in my country is the same as Russia, Moscow, which is crazy because the capital city of my country is a lot smaller than Moscow, but the pricing is the same. So there you go. There you go. We're gonna go in here. Ramkin, as promised, I took you to the supermarket. I think I want to get something to drink. Yes, it is Russia, my friend. Welcome to Russia. trying to decide. I wanted something to drink. So yeah, this is a typical Russian supermarket. This is basically I gotta say this one. It's my favorite, Lipton. I gotta turn the camera away so you guys don't see me paying. 1 second. I need to get a haircut. There's only one guy in Moscow that I let cut my hair, and he's from Armenia.
You paid for double.
I paid for double?
Yes.
Really? Was it? Jesus Christ. I tapped it twice. It's okay. It happens. It's fine.
You can take one.
Yeah, I could take one more, I guess. No, it's okay. It's all good. Thanks though. I actually tapped on the thing twice. I paid for my juice twice. That's ridiculous. But it's less complicated if I just ignore it. It's okay. It's 190. It's just 190. I should probably not stream and pay for things because I basically paid twice. Nice dude there that told me that I paid twice. It happens. Okay. So we got our juice. Man, that was so stupid. I was wondering, why is it 192 rubles for like one Lipton? It's okay though. It happens. But I don't think I'm going to stream and buy stuff anymore because I just lost a considerable amount. Not that much, but still. I make sure my stuff is there too. Note to self, next time, don't stream in a subway and don't stream when you're buying stuff. Because the mistakes are, I would say, more likely to happen. I bought this twice. Jesus. And it's too complicated. You don't want to go there and explain, and, oh my God, I paid twice, and then my Russian is basically A1. I mean, I could pull it off, I guess. I could speak to them, but I'm not in the mood. I'd have to end the stream and then call you guys later, so yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about Moscow, any questions about Russia, tell me. I'm also learning. It will be perfect to give you guys a live stream that you guys feel is useful. But if you're coming in late, if you joined us late, I bought this twice accidentally. Which is all good. It's all good. Nice dude told me I paid twice. So new rule, guys. I will not stream when I'm buying something, and I will not stream when I'm in the subway, because a lot of you complain that you can't hear me. Life Reflection Rue, hey man, or hey, I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but hey, I'm in Moscow. I'm in the most beautiful city in the world. I'm in Moscow. How much time do we have left? Okay. Cool. It's almost... I might need to end the stream soon. Oh my God, you're in my country. Oh, so you're Russian? Nice. Where are you from in terms of cities? You from Moscow? St. Petersburg. Nice. Where are you watching from? We're in Moscow right now. I live here with my wife. I've been here for like a year now. I'm from Khabarovsk. It's oh nice. I've never been. Is it worth it? Is it worth traveling to? Because I need to travel more around Russia. Guys, give me suggestions. I've only been to Yaroslavl, Moscow, and Tver. Those are the only places I've been to. Oh, you're living in Macau. Crazy. Macau's beautiful. Not too far from China. I lived in China for 7 years, and people kept on telling me to go to Macau, but I never got the chance. Go to Vladivostok. It's an amazing city. Okay. I'm taking your recommendation very seriously, by the way. So I will do it. I will do it. Nice. So when was the last time you were in Russia? Have you been out there for a long time? Honestly, like I can't even imagine leaving Russia at this point. It feels like I've made a new home. Yeah, it's Macau. It's nice but small, and here, stream, it's boring every day. Same place. Yeah, Macau is pretty small, but it's beautiful. I've seen pictures, although I haven't been there myself. So you can argue with me, of course, and set me on the right path, but I hear it's beautiful. But of course, people from Macau will tell you that it's beautiful. I gotta visit it for myself. We're just gonna go. I was there in summer, going for my kids all freeze. Man, it must be a transition but the winter wasn't that cold this year, at least. It was actually pretty warm. If you ever come here, I'll show you around. Nice, yeah. I'll take my wife. We have this deal that we need to explore places in Asia more, because we've only been to China and Asia. Crazy. I'd love to visit Macau. I'm gonna take you guys up, and then we're gonna go down, and then I needed to get my ass into the cafe and eat something. So we'll talk a bit. In Moscow, better winter. In my place, it's -40-ish. Yeah, Moscow doesn't get the authentic, brutal Russian winter, right? It kind of gets the it's like Moscow's winter is like a sleeping giant. It sometimes comes to wreak havoc, and then other times it basically just doesn't show up. Like this year, the coldest it was -17, -18, and that's nothing. Come, I'm serious. If you Sure. We'll definitely take you up on that offer, because we have made a pact. I wanted to go to Macau. I'm really interested in North Korea as well. South Korea, Vietnam, Thailand. I haven't even been to Thailand. This place is not too far. If you wanted to go to the center, it would take you maybe like 30 to 40 minutes. It's not like really far, but in Moscow, 30 to 40 minutes is very close. Kazakhstan? No. Moskva? This is Moscow. Yeah, so Ramenki is not too far. It's like 45, maybe 50 minutes away from the center. And 45 to 50 minutes away is very close in Moscow. Because people always tell me like, oh, how far is this? You're like an hour away. Oh my God, it's far. No. If something is 1 hour away in Moscow, it is really close, because Moscow is huge. One of the biggest cities in the world, rivals New York. Thailand is nice, but now they're legalized, so yes, we don't. I see. Yeah, I've heard some stories about Thailand. Some people speak badly about it. Some people say it's perfect. I guess I gotta find out. We're going to Portugal every year. Nice. Oh, is your husband Portuguese? Awesome. This place is Vkusnaya Tochka. It's basically the Russian McDonald's. Let me show you. So, do you see that? That's the little ketchup dot, and that's the two. Those are the two fries on the logo. So it's basically fries and the ketchup dot, and Vkusnaya Tochka, which basically means tasty, period. Some people say it means tasty point. Some people think it means just tasty. It's up for debate. I wanted to show you this view quickly. What do you guys think? It's not so beautiful. As I said before, this is not like the best place to, I would say, it's not the best place to see if you want to see Moscow for itself, because Moscow has way better places than this. This is just a neighborhood. You come to McDonald's, they should have nice coffee with almond and I love it. Yeah, McDonald's doesn't even exist here anymore. It's like Vkusnaya Tochka, but it has the exact same things. Maybe with a few Russian desserts. Yeah, it is beautiful though. I guess maybe because I've seen greater views in Moscow. So, but in winter it will be. Yeah, in winter it'll be better to look at actually, like the snow and the lights, especially at night. I really need to take you guys to Red Square. I don't know if I'll get the chance, but I'd love to just like stream for like 2 hours in Red Square for you guys. Maybe we can do that next week. I don't know. We'll see. But I was thinking maybe we could have like a stream just in Red Square, walking around Red Square, checking out Red Square, and I'll maybe tell you guys some history. That's basically the heart of Moscow. But yeah, it's pretty high up. It's pretty high up. And oh, they're actually playing some American movies. That's interesting. Last month they were playing what's that movie, Minecraft, and I was very surprised because American films have been banned from Russian cinemas ever since I don't know if it's the other way around. I don't know if the the company said that they can't be put in Russian cinema, or it was Russians who banned it. It's probably the companies that did not want their brands advertised in Russia. But now you actually have some American films that are put up in the cinema. So that's kind of cool. This is kind of the opposite of what it's supposed to be, because usually I'm supposed to go down there. They reversed it. Yeah. Winter's very far away though. We just started summer. Summer officially starts in June. This is the gym. I really want to join. I don't have time. That's the problem. But I think I'm making excuses. I'll go back to doing yoga, because I used to do yoga 3 times a week. But you know, so where are you from? I'm from Zimbabwe. But I was born in Botswana. And yeah, but I'm Zimbabwean. Basically, my passport is Zimbabwean. I moved here for love, believe it or not. I don't know if that sounds corny, but I moved here for love. My wife is Russian. I've been married to her for almost 2 years now. Can you believe that? It will be our anniversary in September. But we should surprise her. We should surprise her. You believe in yoga than the gym? Yes, yoga is way better than the gym. Way better. Because yoga, you are actually using your body strength. You know, like people that go to the gym can lift so many weights, right? But then they can't lift themselves. Or people that go to the gym have terrible cardio. With yoga, it's like you're forced to use your own body. And I feel like it's so peaceful you're Indian, so you would agree with me. Yoga is like, I think, the best way to exercise. The results are slower, but it's more of like inner strength. It's not like you're lifting weights. It's more of like you are putting in energy into yourself, if that makes sense. And I haven't been so consistent. So yeah, I've kind of lost some progress. But for example, my biceps and stuff got bigger just by doing yoga. My forearms, stuff like that. It's really effective. Yeah, it's almost like calisthenics, almost. But I feel like calisthenics is actually a copycat of yoga, because yoga is like a very ancient type of activity, very old. It has been used for generations, and the various forms. The most difficult form is Ashtanga yoga, which is basically the hardest yoga. A lot more asanas. Some of the positions, the poses are really terrible in terms of like difficulty. So yeah, it works for me, or it did, but then I stopped because we basically were dealing with so many things. You know, like when you're in a foreign country, you have to encounter so many problems like visa and this and that, and then somebody gets sick, and yeah. But I'm trying to get back to it. Maybe one of these days I'll show you guys how flexible I am. I can actually do a handstand, which is kind of strange for a big black dude. I'll tell you that. Okay, Andy, what about transport service if we rent an apartment? What do you mean? Do you mean like what is the price of transport? Transport in Moscow is extremely cheap. Every stop costs about like 70 rubles, which is about like 25 cents. And you can actually buy a Metro card, which costs about, oh, you can, the Metro card is free, but you can get like a monthly subscription. You can pay like 3,000 rubles for 1 month. And I don't know what the exchange rate is, but I assume that's like about like $28 for the whole month. And you can just go anywhere. You can pay for your bus, pay for your taxi, not taxi, bus, train, tram, water boat. I don't know what they call it. There's this vehicle that travels on water, like a boat, like a train boat. I don't even know what it's called. I'll show you guys. Maybe we can live stream that too. But yeah, it's for everything. Buses, trains, trams. It's the best thing to have. And you use a troika. Let me show you. So you use this. This is a troika, right? And a troika is basically your gateway to everywhere in Russia. If you get, well, Moscow. I think every city has their own. But with this card, you can basically pay $25 to $30 a month, and you can just travel anywhere around the city. It's just safe, and the metro is so convenient. So convenient. Like, it's actually faster than taking a car. Way faster than taking a car. So yeah, guys, I gotta eat. Thank you so much for the questions. I'm gonna store some of the questions because I see a lot of questions about transport. I see a lot of questions about housing. I see a lot of questions about, somebody else asked me about what is that? Buying property, stuff like that. Yeah, so join the Telegram group. It's in my bio. If you guys want to get exclusive looks, or you want to get I would say a better look at some of the content, or you guys always want to be ready for the content, I suggest joining the Telegram group. It's in my bio. Subscribe and turn on your notifications as well, because I think the next streams that I'm going to have, I'm going to be answering some of the questions for you guys, and we're going to be having another interview on the 18th. I haven't given you guys an interview in a while. We're going to have a panel of beautiful women talking about beauty standards in different countries, including Russia. So yeah, guys, stay subscribed, share this, like it, help the channel grow. And also, the goal right now is I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, so I need you guys' help. If you like the content, share this with your friends. If you have any questions about Russia, feel free to also ask me. And my goal right now is to get to 2,000 this year. After we get to 2,000 next year, I want to get 5K. Maybe we can even start selling merch. But yeah, guys, I gotta go. I'm actually late. I need to eat something very fast. And as always, we are roaring truths to preserve your pretty voice. See you guys in the next one. Much love. Ciao.